Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another Game Dev and Chill stream. So as you can see by the thumbnail, very bad news. Let me jump over to here. We have a bit of an issue. The game broke again guys, but thankfully I'm able to at least show you how it broke this time. But we sort of need to figure it out because since it happened twice, doing the same process, it's a very serious issue. The only way, if we ignore it, we would have to not do the upgrades for or the fixes, you know, in that process. But let me try and explain. What was happening. So 2 streams ago, what did we do? So we're gonna. This is the one. So 2 streams ago, what did we do? Where is it? We added the scrap and the cards to the search grid, and then done all this, and we got a fair amount of this done. We also fixed the ductwork, but the process was we literally this is the broken one. So I'll show you what we done. So all we done in that process was create one, like we didn't even create any new logic. We moved some functions over to its own little component. So this was originally the search timer, which then I just used, you know, for all the other types of timers. But we centralized the timer so we can just use it for multiple different things. And we didn't even change the code. Yeah, so all we did was literally transfer this over, and I think we done maybe some really minor stuff, and also we fixed the map bug. But strangely, what I'm thinking, which is very stupid to even try and consider, is maybe the map's the issue. Maybe because this is a pack level actor. Maybe this is not actually modifying the level instance or something. I don't know. So maybe this is the actual issue. So let me show you how broken it is. What are we? Let me show you literally how broken this game is. It's ridiculous. Let me just make sure. It doesn't really matter what we are. So this is how broken this game is. For starters, all right. Well, let's at least fix this issue. What's this? Okay, so this is removed again, is it? Okay, so mysteriously this has happened again. I actually seen it before, but now it's removed again. This is all of a sudden removed, which is references for everything. So let's try and fix it. Let's go AC references. Alright, so we're back. Can we go, what's it look like when we add 2? That's what it would have looked like. So maybe this would just like compile now. Okay. So now let's see if we can go in. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's working now. What the fuck? There's no way. I think I'm losing my mind. There's no way. I've got this one open. Let's just double check I got that one open. I got this one. This is the broken one. Because look at the bug list. Very clean, right? Got a lot done. And I think this one's even got I even done the upgrades. So if this mysteriously is just working again. Oh man, I can't even show you like how broken it, like now I can't even show you how broken it was. Well anyway, like everything was bugging because the references were all messed up and like I couldn't move, everything was broken. I started to think maybe it was the level instance, like because it happened always happened after fixing the map. But this, okay, we're in here. This is An updated bit. Well, if this is the case, that's going to be good. What I'll do is I'll just make a backup. I have no idea what's going on here sometimes, because those are the types of things that I consider the game completely breaking. Something broke somewhere that's not just a bug, it's a major issue, and that's what I was considering that. So this stream was mainly going to be focused on, like yesterday it was broken, didn't touch it until literally this morning, so I don't know what's going on. Alright, so there's that. Alright, we should be good to go. The fuck? Okay. Have I done this upgrade? Which I think I have. Yes, I have. Alright, so this is the latest possible fucking alright. It's working today. For some reason. I don't know what the fuck happened before. That's actually really good. Alright, so now that's one of the which that can go. That's very strange because it was literally not working yesterday. I didn't touch it until today. All of a sudden it's working. And there was only one error where there was like everything was breaking. It was breaking at the point where the player was spawning in, like in the code, which is literally everything. These spammers on Kiki are relentless. What am I going to call these? Latest possible build. We're going to do that. We're going to do a little backup here, and then we're going to work out. Oh wait. Oh shit. Because I thought that was going to be. I thought at the bare minimum we're going to have to try and work out where it was breaking, and then we can identify, at least try and identify then what was breaking. Which is very strange. Not these ones. Okay, that was before stream 128. This was after stream 128. Oh no, that's on stream 29. So it would have been 7th. Yeah. Where's the other 7? Alright, the 6 would have been before the stream, then that would have been during the stream, or right near the end of the stream, and then at the end of the stream. And I think that's where it broke. And then I've gone, okay, let's just forget that and do something else. And then we done a stream the next day, and we done the 9s. I think that was after the stream, another 9. Before the stream, so there we go. Before the stream, after the stream. That's a totally different build minus all the other fixes. But this one now is everything. The latest possible build, which is very good because there's only a few more things we need to do, and then we can start working on some new stuff, like the drug system. Actually, no, there's more logic we need to do for the menu. Like for starters, when you're searching a storage, the cards and the scrap menu should not be there. But I'm not doing any logic to determine that. So we need to. There's still a lot of little things we need to do. So that's good. We're gonna get. So that means we're back to at least. There's no more brick wall, and we can continue forward. And we're getting close to doing everything I need to do for this version. And then we've only got to. I actually want to do just maybe one or two more things. But I might have to finalize it and then just get this version done and do a devlog, because I think we're close enough to a version. Because the next version we're going to focus entirely on the NPC dialogue and multiple interactions with NPCs. So you'll be talking to them to be able to ask them questions and do multiple different actions. That's how I'm adding multiple action functionality to them. So we need to create a dialogue system, and we need to obviously create the drug dealing system and stuff. So where are we at now? Okay, beautiful. This is literally all we would need to do. All this stuff, this is all behind the scenes stuff right at the end. So that as well. And these are the two new things I want to create. We also need create an NPC dialogue system. So these are actually probably going to be for the next build. That's what we need to do. This is all fairly quick behind the scenes stuff, which we will actually start being able to, not this, we'll be able to start doing this. So we'll work on this next after we do all the other stuff we need to do for this. So let's jump straight back into it. Yeah, I think this is good. Very good. All right, now while we're waiting, we might as well look at the changelog, make sure we're updated. Revamp entire UI system, done. Upgraded the NPC to default animations, done. Crafting system, and then 4 jobs were added. It'd be where was the search menu? It was added here then. I should technically do this. Upgraded the. There's no point in putting this in because that was just missing from the original ID. The search wasn't complete, essentially. No point in putting that in the changelog. Yeah, I think that's us. I think that's us, a pretty decent little build for this version, and then we can start focusing on some brand new stuff, which will be this. 3D printer logic to print access cards, maybe even logic to 3D print other things, but I don't know. I think maybe just a 3D printer just to be able to print access cards. You need a 3D printer type of thing. NPC dialogue, that's going to be to add the functionality, and the drug dealing system. This is needed for the drug dealing system because the NPC dealer, you can only order stuff off one NPC and go to the dealer NPC and take your order off him. But now you need to be able to either get an order off him or purchase drugs from him type of thing. So that's why we need to add the dialogue system to add multiple functionalities. All right, so let's go straight here. It wouldn't be the pre-construct. I think I've created a function to force this stuff, update the details. That's right. Okay. One second, guys. Let me try and do something quickly. Okay. Couple people banned from Kick. Or bots, really. Fucking spammers, mate. Out of control. And some of the it varies what they're trying to promote, but like some of them I see and it's like, oh, check out my song, which tells me that there's literally musicians out there paying fucking bots to get their music out there. Imagine it's like, oh, where'd you find this rapper? It's like, oh, I clicked on a bot spamming link to because it said there was a song and it was fire, and now I'm a #1 fan. That's not gonna. That doesn't happen, bro. Okay. All right. So when we update the search details, if it's not a player inventory, this means it's a storage. We need to hide these bad boys. What are they? The uh, access cards and scrap section. Uh, oh fuck. Scrap section. Scrap section. Set these. So if it's not a play inventory, they're searching a storage. So we don't want to show them this. We want to hide it. So now let's jump in as a CEO and check that. Cosman Up Gaming, are you working on your own project? Yes. This is my very own multiplayer-driven prison role-playing game, similar to how it works on 5M. All the coding's practically done by me. Okay, so there's that. All right, so now let's go and test this. Did I ever figure out what went wrong? Well, I'm starting to maybe get it like maybe start thinking I'm losing my mind because it broke and it was broken in a really crazy way where everything was broken, and I literally like done everything again to try and and then it broke again, and then I'm like, all right, I've got certain backups and that. What I can do is I can do tomorrow's stream and show them how it broke. And I literally jumped in game, and instead of there being like 50 errors, there was now one error, and then the referencing was missing. The reference component was missing all of a sudden, but then I simply just added the reference component, and it simply fixed everything. So I think I'm losing my mind a bit. But anyway. But you you will probably think I'm losing my mind because I can't even show you how broken it was now. I'm only you'd have to believe me with this. All right, so we need to go to here. But that's good. I'm very happy that was the outcome. Fuck. Because that was like something I thought was like something serious is happening because the whole fucking thing's breaking. But anyway, all right. So now we want to go and search a storage. To first we'll search this guy to make sure we're good to go. We should be able to see it. Oh, actually, you know what? Because it's existing all the time, we need to like set it back to visible if needed. Because this so if the first time you open the storage, this will fire and they'll be there. But as soon as you open a storage, it'll get hidden. But then once you open up an inventory again, it will still be hidden. So because it's existing all the time, it's not getting created and destroyed. That's why I need to create this function, because now my construct and pre-construct only happen once it's been created. So, And this is just what I thought of. Just make a fucking function and just set everything accordingly. Inventory hidden, visible. Okay. So now this should work properly. We can't search this because that's a restricted storage where it's random loot for inmates that can manage to get here, which is pretty red hot because this is where the CO spawn. So there's incentive to escape custody and get on this site and cause fucking mayhem and type of shit. What I'm expecting is that we're going to get to the point where players are there, and then players are going to be fucking like so out of control, where they'll be rioting, running through the gate when it's open, all this type of shit, and I just need to see how that works and then maybe limit things to a certain degree to fix all that type of shit. Alright, so now we can search this guy properly. Now we want to search a storage, but I'd have to go to like a... I'd have to go... Oh, there's one here in the investigation room. Inmates that are in here that if you put in here could theoretically stash something here. Or even pull something out of here. Okay, beautiful. Now we can just double check. It's going to show again. Beautiful. What the fuck? How the fuck? Okay, that happened the second time. First time. It should have went through that branch right now. Okay, one. Okay, there was two because I've done it twice, so... What the fuck? Why is it... Why is that non-existent? Handcuffs. Maybe because it's not... Oh, it's replicated. 1 second, guys. Shout out to the 5 watching on YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. It goes a long way for the streams. But 1 second, I might as well just leave fucking kick open, bro. If I can kick open, bro. Okay. See ya. Alright, beautiful. Alright. So, interesting. I have no idea what. See how that see how the last couple of streams we've been doing this non-stop, non-stop, non-stop. Now all of a sudden something's broken. Do you see this type of shit? This is what happens in programming. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but maybe I don't think this is even gonna matter. Okay. Did I recompile the thing? You're fucking kidding me, bro. You know what? How am I going to check if that is correct? Uh, Maybe handcuffs is automatically missing. Haven't seen it yet. No way. Maybe this is the actual bug, but it's like it's deciding to there's no fucking way, bro. And it wouldn't have been buggy for me unless I tried to cuff him. Let's see what else is fucking missing. What the fuck, bro? See, now you know I'm not losing my mind. How in the living fuck? How in the living fuck are these things just disappeared all of a sudden? What the? These are the times that makes me think that someone's hacking the PC during the stream and fucking messing with us. Okay, what else is fucking missing? Oh my goodness. We need to work that out now. Which should be just as as simple as counting. Alright, what do we got? 5. Whatever this number is plus 5. 35. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Beautiful. Okay. For the love of God. What we're going to do, see? You've witnessed it at this state now. What could possibly get changed now? Okay? Where is it? What is it? 11? Where is it? Here. Latest possible. What? Let's just remove. Shit. I don't want to. I want to lose his backup. Mysteriously fixed version 1. Let me start closing shit. Mysteriously fixed version 2. How you doing, Zach Roderick, mate? Welcome to the stream. These spammers are out of fucking control, brother. Boom, banned. Beautiful. Alright. So this is us. Partly losing our mind, partly making progress. Sorry, mate. I didn't read your last comment. Cosmonaut Gaming says, I have a forum where I run a SAMP roleplay server. The work I'm doing around is building a multi-gaming community, which means expanding gradually by affiliating with strong in independent servers. If this is something you'll be interested in, let me know. No, mate. I've left SAMP a long time ago, or 3 years ago now. I don't do anything with SAMP now. I'm just strictly working with Unreal Engine now. Shout out to the free watching on YouTube and the one on Twitch. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing, but I think we're at a good state right now, the most best possible state, unbreakable state. But you witnessed it here, guys. The fucking even the handcuff, the reference component was missing, and the handcuff component was missing. Now, tell me any possible way that that could happen other than they physically being removed. There's no other way. Or am I wrong? I was starting. My first thought was maybe I've maxed out the components on the character, but there is no limit. Um, but you've fucking seen it. You're probably thinking, oh, this guy deleted the reference component in the handcuff component. He's trying to get some clickbait thumbnails, you know what I mean? I knew people would click on them, but like, you know, it's what happened. It was ridiculous. Everything was broken. But then when I opened it the next day on stream, one thing was broken, fixed that, and then it started working again. Then all of a sudden the handcuff thing, I don't know what's going on here, man. How you doing, Cryptic Sim, mate? Welcome to the stream. No worries, you're doing a great job there. I wish to get where you deserve on top. Well, that's the plan. Like the reason why I'm doing this is because I love programming. I love video game programming, and game development is something I want to turn into a career. Um, I've got the experience, which is almost priceless. You can't just buy that experience. You can't just learn that experience in 3 months, 6 months. It would take you 5, 10, 15 years. Like at least 5 years to sort of, if you're pretty switched on, I think you can probably. What I'm trying to say is becoming seasoned. I can't even explain in layman terms what seasoned is, but it takes many years. And the reason why I'm learning Unreal Engine quickly is because I'm seasoned in programming, but mainly because programming is done universally across the board. It's done the same way. Booleans, integers, strings, if statements, else statements. It's literally all done the same way. And all you're doing with blueprints is you're coding in a visual format. You're coding with nodes, and at the end of the line, that's getting converted into C++ code, essentially. So you're coding just on like a higher level in a visual format. You're not typing the code. You're using nodes that eventually construct the code. Shout out to the 5 watching on YouTube and the 1 on Twitch. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. I'd really appreciate it. But yes, disregard the fucking thumbnail now. I should have put I'm losing my mind. Fuck me dead, bro. But I'm happy. I'm happy that this is a state. Did I? Fuck me dead. I hope this. The fuck. 11:11. There we go. All right. Yeah, that looks. Yeah, okay. I thought this didn't complete, but it did. Obviously, I wouldn't have opened it. All right, let's see if it's broken again. All right. We're looking pretty good. Let's just handcuff him first, and then force that boolean so that the boolean force this to happen. Okay, there we go. It's working properly. And that's a bug. I forgot. Player is player uncuff animation is not playing for NPC at least. Let's look into that right now, actually, because we're going to do this and this today. So maybe even some of this. Because how long have we been going? We're only going for 30 minutes. We got a long time to go, guys. Shout out to the 4 watching on YouTube and the 1 on Twitch. But alright, so let's work out why that's not happening. Let's see where this is being called. It will be in the orders. And that's it. This wouldn't even fire if it wasn't valid. Let's make sure that's on the right one. Yep. What's this doing? Okay. Let's just close in the dialog. So we need to work out what's going on here. I think I know what's happening. It's at least breaking here. No, it wouldn't actually. That's the character. That would be on a totally different fucking skeleton. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. That's why it's not working. So I haven't even considered that actually. So okay. So there we go. There's that. It's because the skeletons. I'm trying to play an animation that's not the same skeleton. I haven't even taken that into account yet. So we need to go here. What the fuck? Hand. Okay, fuck. Okay. Oh wait, here. Calf. These spammers are out of control and kick, bro. What the fuck? Surely it would have figured something out by now. Zach Roderick says, "Hi, how are you? I'm good, mate. How are you?" Wait, shit. Where is it? What the fuck? Okay, we need that one. Inmate cuff. Inmate. Shit. Cuff. Inmate uncuff. NPC uncuff. NPC cuff. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna. Wait, it's not that fucking NPC. It's a player, so that should be working. Sorry. Not. I got a little bit confused there. So this is actually Should be working on there, but it's not here for some reason. Player. Interesting. I don't know what could be causing that because I remember it working. Because I wouldn't even like stopped if it wasn't working. Like, uh, just gonna go check another NPC. Maybe one that's not confined to a wall or something, next to a wall. Because if you've seen the leg twitch up and down, I think collisions are clashing with the animations. So where's this guy's in the middle of nowhere practically. Let's go here, but uh, oh. He's not even moving at all. What the fuck? Alright, that's a serious issue. Can't immediately fix it, so we'll leave it there. Interaction logic, let's look into this. I haven't really quite done anything right now, so we got the backup, latest backup. So what I want to do is I want to rebuild or refactor it, actually, not rebuild it, refactor it to be more efficient, less demanding, because I have interactables and then I have doors, which essentially should just be a class of interactables. So interactables, this master interactable, which is all of these different interactable types, but we have doors, which should be interactables. Just this one anyway. Okay. Sorry guys. I've just got to like try and at least ban as many of these spammers as I can. Takes a second. Alright, so the door. I'm gonna leave it here. Oh shit. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, interactable. No, it's not gonna make sense because these are in here. Who cares? We'll leave it there, but this is essentially gonna be the fuck. Alright. Okay, that's yeah, okay. that's not going to matter. This might not work. It might fuck a lot of shit up, but we're going to try and modify it to see if it will just work. So in here, that's essentially a hard reference now. Well, still is anyway. The interactive shit. There's actually no point in doing that. This is what I'm trying to just narrow down. I can't really have everything there because these are interactables. Then you got doors, then you got pickups, which I couldn't really fucking. I'm trying to narrow it down. I really can't. You got NPCs, then you got characters, then you got computers. What the fuck? Why are these separate? Okay. I mean, fucking hell. Like, I made it more efficient by using booleans to check the booleans before I do this and get hard references. So if it's an interactable, then we'll do that. But if not, check if it's a door. If not, check if it's a picker. If not, check if it's an NPC. If not, check if it's a player. So it's really essentially only processing the booleans instead of skipping the boolean directly and going to here and maybe coming off here like that. So you're not forcibly checking hard references for everything. I made it a little bit more efficient that way. There's nothing we can do. So what we need to do is we need to go like this. Who cares about all this? We need to go like this. Boom. Okay, maybe if I go like this. We need a version 2. Shout out to the free watching on YouTube and the one on Twitch. But how long are we going for? 48 minutes. All right, so we need to work out what we're going to do. Since the thing wasn't broken completely, we sort of ran out of things to do for this stream. So we might have to only make this about an hour stream. We're going for 48 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to finalize everything, see what we can do. You know what? We'll start doing some of the optimization. So at least you can see what I'm doing to, finalize each component to double check everything's correct. Because what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to finalize this version. Get it complete, finalize as much as possible, and then release it as version 1.1, 1.0.2. And then bang, we start working on a brand new version with some brand new functionality. We also have potentially got somebody that's focusing on our UI design. So we could potentially be having someone working on that. I won't go into the details of that unless it does come about and it works out. But we could potentially be having brand new UI in the next build. NPC dialogue. Brand new systems like drug systems and all that type of stuff. So if you've got any ideas about any systems you'd like to see in the next version, jump in the comments. No matter where you are, jump in the comments and let me know. Or jump on the Discord and jump into the suggestion section. But hopefully this has gone through the compression backup stage and is not broken all of a sudden again. Because if it is, then I'll be sort of happy because then you'll see what's going on. But yeah, once I finish all this, I might have to take a couple days off to work on the devlog. Because videos are really hard for me to record for some reason. Sometimes I can't even say a sentence. speech disfluency disorder. A doctor told is like, because like I never like noticed it. Like I noticed people will say I stutter. My mum used to say you stutter when you lie. Um, so I knew I stuttered, but I didn't understand it was like a fucking a disconnect between your thoughts and your speech, which is like what it is. It's like it can get clogged up or fucking uh it's like the way I describe it is like human speech to be able to get out what I'm trying to say is so slow. I tend to be thinking, and as I'm talking, I'm thinking again at the same time, and but even if you Google it, the number one symptom of it is the ums and ahs all the time, and that's me essentially trying to explain something with an empty brain. I don't have a script. I'm just trying to explain something and trying to also get the speech out and remember what I'm explaining. So it's stupid. It's pretty stupid. But that's why I do live streams because it's just easier. Like a lot easier because the editing to me to for the devlogs I have to like try my best to cut out all the ums and ahs and that takes a fucking long time, man. Editing takes ages. Even for like a 1 minute video, like I released a script on SAMP, Department of Justice Roleplay, and that trailer is about a minute long, and it took me 8 hours to make that video. Like probably 6 to 8 hours at least to make that video. It was like a whole day thing. Uh, what's going on here? I've seen this happen before, and I don't think it's going to stop, but we're just going to try and let it stop. Why is it indexing everything? Is this is this what breaks? Is this what breaks the engine? Is this what is that? What is it? It's a okay. This may take some time. What? Uh, well, it seems to be indexing everything. What? Oh wait, no. See, I want to know if this is what breaks it. Bang. Okay. Are we broken now? Because that's what I did last. I sent that once last time. No, we look pretty decent. Uh, oh, I don't literally. I don't know how I'm gonna fucking fix that because that is just not working for some reason when it should be working. When it was working before. But these types of little things will happen. Like these types of bugs, like for some reason, will always happen. Especially when you're introducing new systems and you're not considering it to clash with an existing an existing system type of thing. Um, those are common bugs. But when the whole fucking thing breaks, I tend to just revert back and think, fuck, I'll just do it again. Uh, oh, you can search them when handcuffed. Yeah, nice, nice. Alright, now let's see if we can uncuff maybe. See, now he's not uncuffed. Okay, interesting. So everything's getting called. And before I'd done that, it was working. Oh, look, there we go. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, wait, that's a character reference though. Interesting. What if we go like this? That could be a slight technicality there. These arms aren't moving. No. Fuck, what the fuck? This reference is by default on the character anyway, so. And it wouldn't even fire if it's not valid. And the target player is essentially that. These. Okay, that wouldn't even get fired. It's happening on the server. And then we're multicasting. All the settings happening on the server. We go owning client from server, and then we multicast this. That's not even getting fired. It was working before, so I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Unless this is somehow breaking it, the operation or something. But I remember doing this well after. Let's just see if it is. Let's just, because that's the only thing I've introduced is that extra coding. Maybe it's just somehow breaking shit. I don't know. Handcuff. Uncuff. He should be, my God, have mercy on us all. So that's fucking, that's insanely serious. I'm playing it. Yeah, that's a bit of a pickle. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but let's maybe look at where we're at. That's next version. That's not gonna be existent. That's there's something to check. And now we're literally that and that I can do myself, but this is literally this is the last thing we got to do, guys. Which is literally the last thing I wanted to do for this version. We're now down to that. So what are we going to do? We're going to check all component variables are replicated or not replicated accordingly. That's just because I got a bit sloppy with it, maybe. Check all component events are correct. Server, multicast, owning client. That's literally the same fucking thing. Oh, there's events. Oh, events. That's right. So let me show you the process. Oh, how that's going to work. So these are all smart locomotion ones. We don't need to do nothing here. All I need to do here essentially would be replicating this as a rep notify. I haven't quite looked into those and how those exactly work, but I think what happens is once that gets set, this gets fired. So I want to try and implement rep notifies, event dispatches accordingly, So we forget about that one, then we forget about the camera, because the camera's smart locomotion. And what else is, and not one, maybe one more, but we're going to go through all of these. So let's start with access. All right, access. Beautiful. Uh, I don't know if these need, no, they wouldn't need to be replicated. Or would it? No, it wouldn't. Actually, it would. Fuck, because we're referencing it. Other players are referencing it. Check to see if actor component variables need to be replicated. So I need to look into that. That will be essentially just replicating the actual variables in the reference component and on each of these. Maybe not these ones. These ones may not need to be replicated actually. The ones that would need to be replicated would be these. At least those, because yeah, we'll be like, because in this case with the handcuff and that, we're getting the reference component, we're getting this component from that. Yeah, maybe I'd have to just replicate these, but I don't know. I have to look into that. So, alright, my steps are going to be, okay, give access to card, give card access. Does this need to be on the server? Why would it need to be on the server? Because we're setting maybe variables that need to be done on the server. So these, I think, could theoretically, no, because I think that needs to be variable. So why isn't, okay, it wouldn't really need to happen there, but okay, the only variable that will need to be replicated is the actual card variable, because that variable is showing up when you're searching other players. You're seeing that card variable. So I think I've already got them saved in here. I think I've already got these replicated. Yeah, weapons replicated, inventories replicated, and stuff like that. So there's that. Okay. So this could theoretically just be on the owning client, because that yeah, because that's all that's happening. We're removing the card. We're essentially doing the exact same style logic. We're just going to quickly jump in and test it. Uh, oh, shit. Just trying to get access card to see if it's still going to work. It's not really going to matter. We've got to close when we order a card as well. Uh, I think I'm doing this elsewhere actually. So now I have to do this. Wait, let me okay. 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 That's at the end of purchase. So this is why it's not happening. That's what I was looking for, that one. Okay. That should have been actually happening then. But it's just gonna do it for everything now. Okay. Nah, fuck me. What the fuck? Interesting. Okay, all I'm gonna do it easier is that's just adding that. So I need to like work out the best way to do that. But that's ultimately what I need to do with the components. I need to make sure all the variables are replicated properly. I need to make sure all the events are either owning clients, multicast, or server accordingly. Make sure things are getting set on the right events, and then I've got to look into situations where I can use rep notifiers and event dispatches and implement all that logic into each component, which is just going to be very tedious to just get through all that. But that's essentially what all we need to do now is literally that. And then double check that, fix these little issues, and then we're good to go with the version. So that probably calls for me to potentially take, yeah, a couple of days off to get this devlog, because I really want to get this devlog out. It's been 2 months. We're sort of averaging a devlog every month, but now it's been about 2 months. So I really want to finish this version, get everything done, everything prepared, release the version, get the devlog out there, and then we can start working on all the brand new stuff. But if you've got any feature IDs that you would like to see in the next version, jump in the comments and let me know, guys, or even jump over to the Discord. But that's probably where I'm going to actually leave this stream. So I hope you enjoyed. And so yeah, maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow. I'll probably work on the game. I might do a, maybe, what is it? We can do maybe a Justice County roleplay. If I'm working tomorrow, maybe I'll just jump in for an hour in the morning, for an hour and two, and we can maybe mess around with that. But potentially no stream tomorrow. If I do a stream, it will be one of these. 100% it will not be another Game Dev and Chill stream. But if not, just know I'm working on finalizing the version, just so we can jump straight into the next version and working on some new stuff. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this stream, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.